Test. Hey, Nin. If you can hear me, give me a sign. Hello. How do I sound? Do I sound okay? Sounds good. Cool. The uh, the PUBG gear is actually going to come in handy here. I'm using the headset and the mic that came with it, and I I just have the worst laptop in the world. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's going to sound a lot better than what I was previously doing, where I was using the laptop's inbuilt microphone, which was bad. Now, mine in particular is really obnoxious. It's also starting to get a bit old. Um, there's like this whole cascade of stupid shit. Like a new thing that I discovered while I was testing stuff here is that the camera doesn't work anymore. So that just stopped. Don't know why. Um, the USB ports don't work on one side of the laptop. Uh, so I have it. I have one USB port I can use, which means if I want to do microphone, controller, whatever, I have to get really creative with it. And then at some point a while back, the battery went spicy in this laptop, and it was distending the laptop. And that may actually be the cause of many of the issues that this laptop has. Although it did have a few before the battery went spicy. Um, like one thing that happens is when you start the computer up, the screen will sometimes, or actually most of the time, not turn on. And it's not asleep. Moving the mouse or touching the keyboard or whatever, none of that does anything. You have to hit the power button so that it turns off, and then hit the power button again, and then it will come back with a working screen. Uh, so yeah. So I'm actually using this headset over just a audio jack. Thankfully, that's working. So I have the ability to hear, and microphone works through the headset as well. So hooray! You will hear annoying like headset sounds if I ever touch it. It has a mute button on the back of the headset, but you really hear my fingies going in there and touching all over it. So that's not great, but not the end of the world. Um, and so if I want to use a controller, I have to disconnect the external mouse that I want to use because I don't want to use the trackpad. And then I didn't really explain what happened to the keyboard, but the keyboard only sort of works. Like the 3 key on the numpad doesn't work at all. Thankfully, there's another 3 I can use. The alt keys don't work. Don't know why. Can't alt tab. That's bad news for something else that I'll talk about in a second. The S key will work if I press it 1,000 times, which is not great for things like passwords and stuff like that, or just really lots of stuff. I would bring an external keyboard to connect, but I only have the one USB port. The Alt Tab is a problem because it just so happens that when Dave the Diver is in windowed mode, they do this thing where they trap the mouse entirely. Now, I don't have a USB hub handy, and I think I've tested this before and it did not work. But yeah, so Dave the Diver traps the mouse entirely, which means I can't reposition the window. And because Alt Tab doesn't work, I can't even get out of the window. I'm trapped in it. I have to close the game to do anything else. So I was testing Dave as a possible game we could play on the road, but it seems like it's going to be problematic. I have found that what I can do is I can start the game in Steam, and then if I click on to OBS, Dave will open in the background, so then I can make sure the capture's okay, and that I'm streaming, I'm live, everything's fine, and you can hear me and all that, and then I can switch to the game, I guess, for the rest of my life. What about Windows key plus down? What does that do? Does that minimize? It does. Can't do anything else with it from there, though. How do I unminimize? You would think Windows key plus up. Oh, wow. Well, okay. Interesting. Well, so I can't switch applications though. So I did it with OBS. It minimized OBS, and then OBS lost focus, I guess. So now I'm like moving my Steam window all over the place. This is cool. I didn't know that this functionality existed. It's pretty handy. So I can maximize, minimize, right side, left side. Neat. This is cool. Really handy, honestly. I didn't know you could do this at all. Win tab. Oh, this is also wild. Um, okay. Huh. Okay. Win tab. Huh. Neat. Thank you. Well, you have helped me with my. I mean, that was the problem, is just like, how do I do anything with a sort of working keyboard and a game that doesn't want to cooperate and so on. So that helps a lot. Let me see now. I'm going to try starting up Dave and we'll just see if we can like capture and navigate. Also, I want to know like how are the audio levels? I just want to make sure this shit is all set up and ready so that once we're wherever we're going, the only thing I have to worry about is if I even have enough bitrate to stream at all. That's that's what I'd like. Just let's narrow the problem set down as much as possible. Yeah. I almost pulled the trigger on getting a framework laptop, but it's such a, I don't know. For me, I don't travel a whole lot, so it's like, is it justifiable? Because the framework laptop is not cheap, you know. And I'm also kind of curious as to it's still kind of in its infancy. It's at the starting gate, um, as far as uh, that whole approach. Yeah, but then I'd have to capture that sound. So then that involves also a capture card now, and but that would be well. I mean, when you have it docked, you need a screen, right? You need an external screen. No? Oh, you just put it in the dock, and then. But nevertheless, you have to capture it. So if you put it in the dock, I got her the dock, and she has used it 0 times. But so I should know the answers to these questions. But like, if you put it in the dock, my experience is with the Switch and how the Switch behaves. Like, if you put the Switch in the dock, first of all, the dock covers the screen, but also the screen turns off. So with the Steam Deck, does the screen stay on even if you're outputting HDMI? Oh, you don't have the dock, you have USB hub. Okay, so you can output and the screen will stay on, and so you can just see both. So you could hypothetically capture and you could play on the Steam Deck at the same time, and it would be mirrored. Nice. That's cool. Yeah. I don't mess with Nakomi's Steam Deck. It's her Steam Deck. I leave it alone. Okay, anyway, I've got Dave open here. How are the audio levels? I feel like Dave seems a little loud to me. Am I wrong? Also, the resolution is so low. The game looks so blurry on stream, but it's running fine. How do I sound audio levels wise, like volume wise, compared to the game? Yeah, I think there's Okay, cool. Thank you, Surfer Dude. I think there's haven't there been some rumblings of like a new Steam Deck coming? Like, maybe I'll just wait. I know they did the screen update, right? Kind of similar to what Switch did. Nevertheless, I just wish I had a better laptop in general. Whether I had a Steam Deck or not, I feel like a better laptop would be nice. Oh, okay. Yeah, I might be, because I know there are also rumors about the Switch 2, but I don't think I'm conflating that. I thought I had seen something specifically about Steam Deck that Valve was doing something or other. I don't know. People are always data mining Valve stuff, and it's hard to know what's real. Yeah, I was only talking about like rumblings, not official things, nothing that Valve had announced or anything like that. Okay, so the game seems quiet to Nin. It seems fine to Surfer Dude. I'm a little worried because it seems loud to me. Suppose I can just turn the headset down. I have it fully cranked. As long as it sounds good to you guys, then whatever. I can turn my headset down. Also, if I've been talking a little funny, I am really used to having monitoring on my microphone because of I have a mixer. And So obviously I don't have a mixer in this case, so I'm using OBS to output to the stream and monitor, and it's slightly lagged on returning my voice to me, so it's having a little bit of that effect where it's like disabling my ability to talk occasionally. Oh, you find the whole thing quiet? Well, if you just go down there to that little volume thing and you just slide that to the right, I presume that's not the problem. You probably already have it maxed. I know, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't know what to do about that. I purposely have the microphone cranked so that it goes up into the yellow, but it's not going to the top of the yellow. I mean, like, I could go further. Oh, well, I would do that, but my mouse is trapped by Dave the Diver. So now let's test, let's see. Oh, well, okay. So I can minimize. Oh, nice. All right. I can minimize Dave. And that's nice. And then if I click on it, yeah, my mouse is trapped again. But if I minimize it, I can at least get my mouse back. Great. Let me open up my mic levels here. Like, maybe I should have it going up to, like, the brink of red. Probably, right? It's just very delicate because, like, if I ever get loud, if I yell or anything, I'm going to be clipping for sure. I bumped it up from 85 to 90. How does this sound to y'all? Hello? Hello? I'm testing my microphone. Do I sound louder to you? Let me bring the game audio back on. Yeah. How is that? Also, I can't imagine playing this game with a mouse, but apparently that's the alternative to controller. Seems like they really want you to use a mouse. Let me see if I can increase the resolution here for you guys. That looks a little bit better on the stream. I don't know what I'm outputting. Oh, I'm probably outputting 1280 by 720. It's weird that it looks blurry. Oh, actually, well, I'm previewing it on a 4K monitor, so stretching a tiny thing out very far. That's why it looks blurry. Okay. Game is still fairly quiet. All right. I had turned it down before I got into this. How's that? Great on phone? That's good. That's good. The thing is this is all going to be for naught probably, because I'm going to get to some hotel and it's going to be like, oh, you have 1 kilobyte upload. And so none of this will be possible. I feel like that's gotten worse in recent times. I feel like they've been clamping down the provided internet even further than they used to, which is weird because I feel like the increased prominence of stuff like Zoom and Google Meet and whatever, and like people doing video calls for business, you know, business are the only real rights, you know, that we have. So you'd think they would cater to those needs. Really, if you use a VPN, I hate using VPNs so much. Every single one of them is like a fucking grift. You have to install their stupid app, and they always want to upsell you on some crap, especially now they all like to roll in like a use our afterthought password manager that we came up with to try to differentiate ourselves from all the 1,000 other VPN services that are doing actually who knows what with your data. Yeah, I don't stay at like a particular brand of hotel. My hotel experiences are always very random because usually it's doing something I don't really want to be doing anyway. Okay, so hopefully we have fairly good audio levels. Uh, and hopefully we have good picture here. And then the procedure would be that I would unplug my mouse and then plug in my controller to play some Dave. That is if I can stream it all. If I can't stream it all, we'll have to try to do some sort of audio only stuff like I usually do. But also, I don't know what I'm going to do for chat. I think I'll have to put it on my phone, I suppose. If I'm going to do that, actually, I suppose I could also do. I could just go full screen, right? Why not? It's kind of weird that they provide, like, why even bother with full window mode, really? I mean, I guess it's nice to have, but when your mouse is trapped, like, you're not really. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I'll just have to use my phone. I'll have to bring my little phone stand. One of the things that's frustrating when I do that is that the phone will go to sleep. I'll have to look into how to prevent that. So yeah, and it's capturing fine still. Also, I have no idea what alerts I have on here. We can find out. I'm gonna emulate.
Thank you for the beer.
Oh, thank you, Ternix. Actually, let me. Where did
Hello.
I even bring that up? Here it is. Oh, okay. Yeah, these alerts are fine. It's the old alerts.
Thank you for the bits.
This is okay. How are the audio levels on the alerts? Are those okay? I'm also probably not even really going to be able to see like the activity log, right? Stream Manager, your mobile control panel. Personalize your view. I guess I should do that. Oh, okay. So it has tabs and stuff, so I could. Alright, and a preview, which is nice. So I could switch between alerts and chat. It's good. I can add and remove tabs. Cool. Alright. That'll work, I guess. It's the world's tiniest chat. Like, maybe I should ditch the preview. Well, I don't know. Alright, so this is my actual Dave save. I don't want to... I would test other things, but I don't want to fuck it up. So, I'm not going to. Because if I did like a dive or whatever, it would use my morning dive time up. Okay, cool. So, wait, hello? Okay, well, what happened to controlling my, I'm using the window key and I cannot minimize. Oh, I guess because I changed. All right, but I can hit the window key to get escape out of the game, which is enough, I suppose. That's probably fine. Okay. Is there anything else I need to test? Oh, oh God. Sorry, I really hit the microphone there, and that made the entire audio bar red. I think maybe I also should stop monitoring the mic because it is making me talk funny. So I turned that off. Feels weird not hearing myself though. I'm so used to it. It makes me feel like my microphone isn't working. But I'll live. It's fine. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. I'm also going to install a lower fidelity backup game in case things are really bad on the road. Maybe I'll have an alternative that will work a little better. You did guess it, Fox. But don't get too hyped up because, to be honest with you, I only want to play it if it's actually like gonna be a good alternative. Like if the internet's bad or something, and maybe it'll work better with a lower bit rate maybe than Dave would. But I also don't want to get overly committed to it because obviously as soon as I get back, Screamaday is going to come steaming in, and so we won't be getting back to it until after Screamaday if I do start it. But I will get that downloaded here and we'll just test as well to make sure this is ready and good to go. Okay. Alright, game, do you have settings? You seem like you're loud. You seem like you're very loud. This rocks. I love this style. I love the music already. Yay. Alright. It does seem a teensy bit loud to me, so I'm just gonna chill that out a little bit. And then... Cool. Alright. Yeah, so with the low palette, this should hopefully work better with a low bit rate. Cool. And I can Windows key my ass out of here. Seems to be capturing fine. Cool, cool, cool. That's an awesome emote. What the hell? That rocks. I love that emote. Alright. Cool. So that is all set. I guess I'm good to go. Just want to make sure I really tested everything and made sure that things were okay before we left. I forgot to do that last time we traveled, and it's like, okay, cool. Well, I simply can't download games, and nothing works, and everything's a nightmare. But this all seems good. So, hypothetically, tonight I will be able to hop on and stream, and we'll see we'll see how things go. And then on Saturday I'll be streaming from a different place, and then on Tuesday I'll be streaming from a different place. So it's all gonna be by the seat of our pants. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, thank you, and thanks for helping me test this out. I appreciate it. So I will see you guys later tonight. Have a good one. Bye bye.